Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about Numpy. It's one of the most powerful Python libraries for data analysis and scientific computing. So, in this video, you will learn the basic difference between NumPy and list and the basic operations with NumPy. And we'll discuss more about how to create our array and how to use reshaping and slicing and more. Let's get started. So before moving to that, first let's discuss about the difference between the list and NumPy. Okay, let me assign a list first with some set of elements and print it. Here we are, the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, right? What if I want to multiply all these element by 2? Okay, so if I'm typing it like this, list 1 multiply by 2. Here we are getting 10, 20, 30, 40, and again 10, 20, 30, 40, which means the result is not the perfect one, right? So we are getting a repeated value instead of getting a result. It's not multiplying it. Okay. There is one more way. We can use loop, right? So for this case, we need a loop for multiplying each element by 2. Okay. Let's see how to use loop for multiplying each element by 2. Okay. Assign one empty list. Now we are getting a result, right? So here there is some empty list. We used for loop, okay, and by using for loop we can get multiplication, right? So we are getting accurate result. So 10 multiplied by 2, the result is 20. 20 multiplied by 2, the result is 40, and so on, right? But it's not an efficient one, because for the simple task, if you require a loop, it's take time, as well as it increase number of lines, right? To avoid that, we can do any mathematical function by using numpy will be more efficient compared to the basic Python, right? Let's see how to use numpy. Generally we will you import it by using import keyword np. So why we are using this? So generally, if we need any package to import, we will use import keyword and the alias name is np. Okay. We convert this list into numpy first with the same example. Sorry, with the same example, we will first convert list into numpy. How to convert it? The list one already, as I assigned it as 10, 20, 30, 40, right? So I'm converting this list into numpy. For converting the list into numpy, we will use the alias name np.array list one. Okay, let's print it. Okay, now it is also printing the same value 10, 20, 30, 40, right? But if you see, there is no comma here. For the list, we can see the comma, right? But here there is no comma here, because we converted with list, okay, from list to numpy. Okay, now without using a loop, how to do a multiplication? Array 1 multiply by 2. Okay, instead of using a loop, we can directly use it by using numpy. Okay, so it's showing a result 20, 40, 60, 80. It's simple, right? So it's more efficient. So here there is a different way for creating an array by using a function. There is some predefined function for accessing a numpy. So let's see functions for creating arrays. The first one is np.arrange, right? The second one is np.zeros, and the third one is np.ones, and we do have np.full and np.diagonal. Okay, let's see all these five functions, the very basic functions from numpy. After that, we'll discuss about the remaining functions later on in the video, right? Let's see one example. The first one is arrange. Np dot arrange. Make sure for arrange we will not use arr, it's arang, which means it's a range. Okay, so we will give some set of range here, the range which should start from 1 to 10. So here there is, the first number is starting value, the second number is top plus 1. Okay, so which means if I'm executing it, you will get the first number is 1, right? It started from 1, but it's printing up to 9. So, which means always it will print the number which is before the stop number. Okay. We can also use the step value here. Let me use np.arrange 1, comma 10, comma 2. So this will comes under start value, stop value, and step value. Step value is uh, we can see the differentiation here. Let's execute it. So here there is first number is 1, and after two numbers, right? So it will print 3, 5. So there is difference. The differentiation of each element is 2. Okay. Starting value, stop plus 1, and step value. You can also use reshape it. We can reshape this element whether we required one dimensional, or we can specify number of rows and columns here by using reshape function. Let me use array 2. Starting value is 1 and ending value is 9. Along with that, let me use reshape here. Reshape with 2 comma 3. So which means number of row and number of column, 2 rows and 3 columns. If Oh, I'm getting an error. Why? It's, yeah, I forgot. Cannot reshape array of size 9. Okay. So when we are doing a reshape, right? So make sure that you're using the multiplication properly. The cannot reshape array of size 9. So which means the total size is 9. It printing from 1 to 9, right? So when you're doing a reshape also, the number should multiply with 9. Say suppose I can use 3, 3 into 3. Okay. 3 comma 3 I can use. Because 3 multiplied by 3, it's a 9, right? So the total value is 9 here. So we should I mean make sure that the number of rows and number of column, if you are using it, it should be multiplied with the same number of elements. Okay, it should be 3 cross 3 matrix. Let me change this 1 2 comma 6. Okay, remove this reshape, and if I'm printing it, showing a result as 2 3 4 5, right? So what will be my reshape now? So totally 5. So 5 we can't able to, okay, maybe we can reshape it like this. 5 comma 1, which means 5 multiply with 1, it should be cannot reshape array of size 4. Why? Because, oh, it's a 4, right? So we can use 2 cross 2, 2 comma 2. Okay, 2 rows and 2 columns. So check number of element, based on that you can use reshape values. Okay, so next we can use zeros, ones, and high. Let's see one by one. So zeros in the sense from the name itself we can identify something. So if it is 3 cross 3, okay, so you can get 3 rows and 3 column with 0 element. Okay, so all the values are 0 here. And the same we can use ones as well. So np dot ones, it is 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, and we can use diagonal as well. Or okay, so let me show you how to use I. np dot I it's 4. So if I'm using high, all the diagonal value is 1. The remaining values are 0. Okay. So either you can use I or alternatively you can use diag as well. Okay. So diagonal, okay. So for the diagonal, we can use the range. Based on the range, we can assign it. Let me show. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So diagonal values are 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever the range you are typing it, you will get the diagonal values, right? So we can also use full and p dot full. Full is a rare case that we will use 25. Okay, so 10 to 25. The last value is 25, so it will full all your elements by 25. So whatever the last element which you are typing it, it will full your array. Okay, with 10 elements. If you count it, it's totally 10. Okay, that's it. So we'll discuss more about in detail on our next video. Thank you. Have a good one.